Today's topic is perhaps one of the most underutilized yet powerful tools in the realm of personal development, health, productivity, and emotional mastering, tracking your menstrual cycle as a tool for self-improvement. We now know, through the lens of neuroscience, endocrinology, and behavioral psychology, that the female body and brain experience rhythmic biological changes across the month. Not chaos, not inconsistency, but rhythm, a natural and predictable cycle. When you learn to align your training, focus, nutrition, rest, and even decision making with that rhythm, rather than fight against it, you gain a powerful advantage. In today's episode, we'll explore X, the science of the menstrual cycle, and how it affects your brain, hormones, and body, GIZ, the 4 distinct phases of the cycle, and what each is optimized for X, how to use these phases to enhance productivity, emotional regulation, fitness, and creativity, X cycle-based routines, nutrition, workouts, supplements, and mindset tools, JID, and the biological advantage this awareness creates. Let's begin with the foundation, what the menstrual cycle actually is. Biologically, the menstrual cycle is a roughly 28-day hormonal rhythm experienced by women of reproductive age. While every woman is different and cycle lengths may vary from 24 to 35 days, the process is highly organized, driven by changes in key hormones and neurochemicals. There are 4 distinct phases, each marked by shifts in estrogen, the progesterone, luteinizing hormone, ALHB, follicle stimulating hormone, FSH, dopamine, serotonin, GABA, and cortisol. These hormonal fluctuations change how your brain processes information, how your body handles fuel, how your muscles recover, and how you emotionally interpret the world. In essence, you are a different neurobiological person in each phase, and understanding that difference is power. Neurobiology, estrogen and progesterone are at their lowest. The energy and mood may dippy. Inflammation may increase. Cognitive speed may slow slightly. What's happening? The prefrontal cortex and default mode network slow down slightly. Emotionally, you may feel more inward, reflective, or fatigued. Best focus, rest, reflective work, journaling, vision planning, reviewing goals, low-impact movement walking, light stretching, yoga, nutrition, Iran, rich foods, spinach, red meat, legumes, hydration, anti-inflammatory foods, berries, turmeric, ginger, tools, magnesium glycinate, the heat therapy for cramps, a breathwork, or yoga nidra for nervous system support. Takeaway: this is the biological reset phase. It's time to slow down, evaluate, and prepare for an upswing. Neurobiology: estrogen rises steadily. Dopamine and serotonin increase brain function, heightened verbal fluency, motivation, risk tolerance. What's happening? The prefrontal cortex, decision-making, striatum, labia reward, and hippocampus, learning, all function at peak levels. You may feel sharp, energized, and socially connected. Best focus, high productivity tasks, public speaking, brainstorming sessions, high intensity workouts, starting new habits, nutrition, lean protein, ox complex carbs, fiber for estrogen metabolism, cruciferous vegetables of broccoli, cauliflower, tools, Strength training, PR-friendly window, a cold exposure for energy enhancement, extended fasts, Zartif well tolerated. Insulin sensitivity is highest takeaway. This is the biological launch window. Use it for your most demanding mental, social, and physical work. Neurobiology, estrogen peaks, luteinizing hormone surges, confidence and social cognition peak, increased verbal acuity and facial recognition. What's happening? The brain is optimized for connection, influence, and charisma. This is nature's way of boosting reproductive success, but it also boosts social leadership and cognitive speed. Best focus, presentations, networking, interviews, sales or negotiation, nutrition, zinc and antioxidants, cell protection, anti-inflammatory foods, estrogen spike, can cause inflammation in some tools. Prioritize intense creative and social work. Use momentum for forward projects. Breathwork to modulate heightened emotion. Takeaway: you are your most magnetic and persuasive in this window. Use that energy intentionally. Neurobiology, X progesterone rises, G estrogen dips, A GABA increases, A calming, sometimes sedating, X dopamine may decline, 8 motivation, and reward sensitivity drops. What's happening? You become more introspective and sometimes more emotionally sensitive. Your nervous system prioritizes rest and repair over outward action. A best focused J deep work, X editing, A self-care, J day closing loops, organizing, nutrition, A magnesium rich foods, G stable blood, sugar, protein, 6 healthy fats, X reduce caffeine and alcohol. More sensitivity tools, X mindfulness, NSDR, gratitude journaling, X light movement pilots, walking, restorative yoga, track and validate emotional patterns. Takeaway: this is your integration phase. Protect your energy. Deepen inner work. Optimize recovery. To align your habits with your biology, you first need to track your cycle consistently. Tools: Jex, Apps, Clue, Flow, MyFLO, Natural Cycles, Calendar. Mark day 1 as the first day of your period. J, symptoms, note mood, energy, cravings, motivation, sleep over time. You'll see patterns. And pattern awareness leads to anticipation, not surprise. It allows you to schedule your life in a biologically intelligent way. We often assume peak performance is about being the same every day. That model is built on male biology, which operates on a 24-hour hormone cycle. Testosterone spikes in the morning, drops by night. Women's brains are optimized over a 28-day arc. And in fact, studies show AJ verbal fluency improves in the follicular and ovulation phases. X visual spatials improve in the luteal talar phase, is higher in ovulation. Reaction time is fastest in the follicular phase. You can literally map your strengths and sensitivities across the month, and then plan your habits accordingly. Follicular ovulation, ET, strength training, sprinting, complex skills, great time to set PRs. Luteal, moderate intensity, more rest, yoga, walking, biking. Pay attention to joint integrity. Ligaments, more lax menstruation, a low impact. Optional rest days. A gentle stretching if desired. Women who cycle sync their training report. A higher energy, the fewer injuries. more consistent long-term adherence, your body's fuel needs change across the month. Menstruation X focus on iron and hydration. Zomega-3 is for inflammation, X warm. Grounding foods follicular. Max lighter meals, Fiber X higher carb tolerance DEG, ideal time for new dietary challenges ovulation, XE, antioxidants, selenium, HEA, stay hydrated, luteal A, increase magnesium, AB6, stable blood sugar, protein, split fat, compost sex, avoid sugar spikes. More insulin resistant, each phase presents an emotional landscape, a menstrual grief, insight, follicular clarity, optimism, ovulation, magnetism, boldness, luteal sensitivity, reflection. Tracking these patterns allows you to prevent emotional spirals, build self-compassion, choose supportive rituals, tools, the NSDR and Yoga Nidra, nature exposure, daily journaling, errors, track thought trends. Social boundaries in luteal phase, assertiveness in ovulation. Sarah, 36, creative professional. She felt inconsistent. After 2 months of tracking, she learned to schedule her art projects during follicular phase and client presentations during ovulation. Her productivity and confidence soared. Can I cycle? Syncy if I'm on birth control. You can still track energy and mood rhythms, though hormonal birth control flattens fluctuations. Some women still report subtle patterns. Focus on weekly energy trends. What's the best time to start a new habit? Follicular phase, brain plasticity, dopamine, and energy are high. Why? Do I feel like a different person? Every week. Because you are. And that's not dysfunction. It's biology. Your hormones shape your thoughts and emotions. And that's okay. Can men use this framework? They operate on a 24-hour testosterone cycle, but can still benefit from circadian and ultradian rhythms. Daily fluctuation tracking helps everyone. How does perimenopause affect cycle tracking? It gets more unpredictable, but tracking still reveals patterns. Focus more on weekly structure than rigid day counts. Do hormones affect memory? Yes, estrogen supports memory and verbal fluency. Luteal dips may impact recall. Adapt accordingly. Use notes and external reminders. How does cycle tracking help relationships? Increases empathy, reduces misunderstandings, builds better boundaries. Communicate your rhythm to those close to you. Menstruation, wake gently, avoid alarms, hydrating breakfast, iron-rich midday NSDR, sunlight, journaling, light walk or full rest, early bedtime follow IQULARly, sunrise light, cold shower optional high, protein breakfast, carbs included, deep work blocks, 3 to 4 Hrs, strength training, evenings. Socialize or build new habits, OVULATION, morning walk, sunlight, the presentations or meetings, leisure workout or heavy lifty dance, expression connection, deep sleep prep, magnesium flaw breathwork, luteal, morning reflect or organize mid-morning protein, rich meals, a light moderate workouts, the NSDR or your yoga nidra. Limit social media, set digital boundaries, evening wind, down candlelight, quiet. Your cycle is not an inconvenience. It is not something to be silenced, suppressed, or ignored. It is one of the most sophisticated biological systems in the human body, and it comes with its own built-in intelligence. When you track it, align with it, and respect it, your body becomes an ally in your goals. You stop fighting your biology and start flowing with it. The female body is not inconsistent, it's rhythmic. The female brain is not irrational, it's patterned. And female biology is not a disadvantage. It's a hidden advantage when understood. By learning to track your cycle, you gain a new kind of intelligence. Not just about hormones, but about yourself. So, begin today. Even if your cycle is irregular, even if you've never tracked before, even if you're past menstruation, your rhythm still matters. Track, align. Adapt, use your cycle as a compass for fitness, focus, self-care, and emotional mastery. Thank you for joining me. If this episode helped you, share it with a woman who deserves to know how powerful her biology really is. Until next time, be well and take care of your brain, body, and rhythm.